And they're set to go. The opening event. Beatty is going to run favourite. They're off and they're racing. Got out pretty well, Beatty. In fact, he jumped with them and also away quickly as cute as can be, and also driving forward now is All On Red. It's trying to get outside of them, pushing up Star Martini soon after the start. They're really flying along. Right behind those, Snip of Candy also there. One Last Resort, London Rose inside of them. A further 2 lengths behind those. Then next of all is Super Smash getting back about midfield. Around it going forward, Brave Ego. Then Dynastic Lass. Stern Empire right back in the field. Crash Bandicoot being followed then by Couple Guster, who's near enough towards the tail end of the field as they approach the home turn. Back with those Like a Rock. On the point of the home corner they come. The leader is Cute as Can Be. Leads the way. All On Red's in pursuit. 2 in front of Beatty. Followed further back down the outside. Brave Ego. Super Smash. All On Red grabs the lead from Cute as Can Be. Pike's got the whip out on Beatty. It's All On Red in front. Beatty's coming though. Beatty on the outside reaches. The lead extends. The stablemate is charging home. One Last Resort, but it's Beatty. Beatty too good for One Last Resort. All On Red back there third home. In behind them, Cute as Can Be. London Rose. Stern Empire has picked up some ground. Back there with those as well, Super Smash. In behind them to Brave Ego. Followed then by Star Martini, Dynastic Lass. Well back in the field then Like a Rock. Also back there as well as Snip of Candy. And Crash Bandicoot is with those. It's one of the last of them in. Beatty is the winner. Number 3. Gingerbread Man Colt on debut. Willie Pike for Sean and Jake Casey, who Quinella the race. One Last Resort, Chris Parnham finishing on into second, and All On Red suffering its first defeat. Did the bullock work and goes down about 1 3/4 lengths at the finish. This has run up to its impressive trial. Beatty out of Fermet, owned by Wally Daly, prepared by Sean and Jake Casey, and ridden by Willie Pike, defeating the stablemate One Last Resort by Tacit from Refem, Chris Parnham, and All On Red by Doubtland out of Poker Face, Zeph Johnston Porter for the Tiana Noski stable. 104.30. Time, 1.5 lengths a neck. The margins, 4th in Cute as Can Be, 5th home London Rose, and 34.88 is the sectional. So the horse steps out for the first time and makes an impact as it did at the barrier trials. It seemed to jump quite well. Beatty parked itself right there and was always poised to pounce. Cute as Can Be and All On Red straightening in front. Pike was the first to go for the Persuader, but it did knuckle down when he tested Beatty out as One Last Resort finished on full of running. Back in the field, maybe one to keep following. Stern Empire picked up good ground late in the race. The second event, the Arthur Dobson 60th birthday handicap over 1600. 3 Mohegan Ruler is the scratching, and Lucky Romilly, Lactar Romilly rides 5 Belle Journey. A nice debut here. Sean and Jake, they get a Quinella in the opening event for the day, and this horse certainly had tongues wagging after its only appearance at the barrier trials, Lockie.
That he did, Darren. Very nice debut win as Sean Casey joins me now. Beatty, fantastic debut performance, Sean. What were the team's thoughts coming into today in terms of how much ability it showed behind the scenes?
We knew we had three sound horses that would perform well, and obviously, with being a 14-horse field, it's like you don't know what's in other people's Christmas wrappers either. But they've all been working really well, and they're competitive amongst each other. And probably really need to give a shout to Kesh and Joanne and Matty Derrick and Jay McNaught and Angela Johnson for all the work they're doing with these 2-year-olds. It's very hard work, and very proud of them.
Over the last few seasons, yourself and Jake have saddled up plenty of nice 2-year-olds. Where does he rank amongst some of the nicer 2-year-olds that you've had over the last few years?
Yeah, this bloke's got a lot of scope about him, especially being for a gingerbread. He's not the nuggety type, which is a genuine type as well. But so this bloke's half to camera action, which is pretty talented as well. So he's got good blood right the way through, and going on the way he was climbing a little bit, got his head up, and Willie had to probably do a bit of braking as well as in running. He dropped his head going to the gates. So, yeah, it was a tough effort by all.
What impressed you most about his performance today at the 200-metre mark when Willie was able to put one around his hindquarter? He looked like he really exploded.
Yeah, well, he did the same in an 850 trial the other day, and we were tempted whether we should give him a 5 furlong trial before we started him. But he's very playful. He's a colt still, and we thought we'd just have a go with him today, and he showed that he has got the stamina to find the line. We didn't think he was a one-trick pony after the trial, and that's why we started him today.
Now, did I hear Darren McCauley say correctly this morning that One Last Resort was your pick of the two?
Yeah, I sent him a message, asking him to come and get the bus off my back when he drove me straight over the top of me this morning. But I thought being seasoned, that was a logical tip. But yeah, so yeah, he's got me.
Happy to be wrong on this occasion. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Sean Casey, and here's Willie Pike.
Tell you who wasn't wrong was the punters. $3.90 into $1.80 and wins well on debut here. But it beats the stablemate, who's put in 2 good runs now in One Last Resort. And the winning run of All on Red comes to an end. Willie Pike joins us now. First impressions of Beatty.
He was good. Obviously, we won, but he's so raw. when he figures it all out, he's going to be a lot of fun for everybody.
Top of the home straight, those leaders gave a nice little kick for you to run them down.
They did, and I thought Zephyr was struggling, so I wasn't too concerned. And then when it offered the good kick that it did, it really caught me on the back foot. But the beauty of this place is the more I rode, the more he responded.
I know you're not big on plans, but what's the feeling with King of Light Barrier number 1 today?
There's no plan to have from there. At the mercy of how the race unfolds. He's not an on-pace sort of horse that makes his own luck. But I don't think it'll matter if there's a gap. He'll fly through it.
Big book of rides for you today. Who's the one you're most looking forward to?
King of Light and Western Empire. I'd love to try and get the job done on both of them, or at least one minimum.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike. He starts the day off a winning note, combining with Sean and Jake Casey and Beatty, a really nice 2-year-old colt by Gingerbread Man.